Hello, my name is John Vasquez, and I like to think about the tools and systems and habits that bring me closer to the desired identities that I've chosen for myself. And so a lot of this thinking was influenced by James Clear's book, Atomic Habits. And just to give you an idea, I'll be making some videos around being a consistent runner, being a plant-predominant person. And one that I think about quite a bit is how I can be a high-leverage spender. So, we all have to spend money just to get by in the world. And I think we all know that, there's certain ways of spending money that are really smart and other ways that are maybe more wasteful. And I like to think about it in terms of leverage. How much bang can I get for my buck? And so it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm a cheap or necessarily frugal person if I'm willing to spend more money if it means that I get more value over the long term. But I thought it would be a great idea to start, my very first video here with an illustration, just a really practical example of how I think about these things. And when it comes to this high leverage concept, I think there's no better example to get started than if you shave. So as a man, I have a mustache, I am always shaving. And for years and years and years, I used cartridge razors. And so this is one that I used recently because it's TSA friendly and I was able to travel with it. On average, I get like 4 shaves out of a cartridge razor. I'm sure people get more, but that's really when my skin starts to get pretty angry at me. And I did some math here, forgive me for looking away, but I've actually found that a box of 10 of these cartridge blades costs about $22, which means that with 4 shaves per blade, it costs me about 55 cents per shave. And I shave like 4 times a week. And so over the course of a year, on average, I'm gonna be spending about $115 just to keep the stubble, under control with my face. So I did that for years and I still keep one of these around when I have to travel. But on a day-to-day basis, I actually, for years now, have been using a safety razor. You might have seen one of these in your grandfather's medicine cabinet, but a safety razor uses safety blades. And these little razors are fantastic. They, in my opinion, when you know how to use them, they give you a closer shave. There is a learning curve and it's a lot easier to nick yourself with one of these blades compared to a cartridge razor where you can just kind of mindlessly go crazy and go very, very fast. These require a little bit more skill, a little bit more attention, and if you're not doing a good job, you will get nicked, but you just can't beat the value. And so it costs me about $30 for 50 of these blades, and I get about four uses per blade. When you do the math the same way, that means that I'm paying about 15 cents per shave. And over the course of a year, again, 4 shaves per year or per week, it'll cost me about $31 to shave my face for an entire year. So compare that, $31 with the safety razor compared to $115 with the cartridge razor. And so that's like a 366% increase, like fold. That's just a lot. And so in my mind, it's just a far better value and use of money to, pay a little more for a nice handle. This one's from Germany and it was like $50 or something like that, more than you'd pay for a Mach 3 handle, perhaps. So it's a little bit more upfront, but the lifetime cost is so much less. And once you get good at it, there is a little bit of a learning curve there and you will cut yourself a few times. But once you get good at it, it's easy. It doesn't take me that much more time to shave. And I just feel like every time I do shave, I just feel like I'm making the right choice using this set of tools. And so I like solutions like that. I'll be making more videos about little things like that that kind of help, me become a high impact or a high leverage spender and other things like that. Thank you for sharing, or thank you for watching this video. I hope this helped. In case you're wondering, this is a feather high stainless Japanese razor. And this is a Merkur Futur, I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, blade from Merkur, a company in Germany. And when I can't use those things and I have to be on a plane, this is a Harry and David's blade. I hope you found that helpful. I look forward to the next one.